it do? What it do? When it do? Slow Mondays. Slow Mondays. But I saw some stuff I wanted to talk about. A little something. You know, these slow days, I ain't big in recruiting. That's really what the real thing you can talk about right now. So, you know, I ain't big in recruiting, so, you know, I ain't really talking about that. Let me see if we get some people in here. What up? What up? But yeah, what I was jumping on here, I mean, I got this hour ride home, about an hour. But what I was thinking about was Orji. So CBS had their QBs, I forget exactly what it's called, but they didn't rank Orji at all. You know, and some people could take that as a slight. You know, I know some Michigan fans are taking that as a slight or whatever. Rival fans, they're laughing at it, of course. But to me, and this is just my opinion, of course, this is opinion. To me, nice. Cutting across 3 lanes. But to me, that's to me, him not being ranked, that's the spark. That's the spark we need for him. To me, that's the spark we need. Because if he didn't already have a chip on his shoulder, they just put one. They just put one. To me, that's exactly what we need. Keep doubting him. Michigan has gotten where they were these last couple years and got their program and won the national title off the backs of people doubting them. Doubting them after 2021. Doubting them after 2022. Thinking they're going to come up short when Harbaugh got suspended, when all of this. So this just goes right back into that mantra of Michigan versus everybody. Orji, they doubting you. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. All this does is put a chip on his shoulder. This is how I think about it. Put a chip on his shoulder. Go out there and prove them wrong. Make them wish y'all didn't put me on the list. Y'all gonna wish y'all would have. Y'all gonna wish y'all would have put me on that list. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at things. You know. And to me, in sports, that's how you have to. If you're in the, and I'm taking this from if I'm Alex Orji. If I'm Alex Orji, I'm like, all right, bet. You got to use that stuff as motivation. That's how I am anyway. I think people that are good at sports or whatever, they find ways to make themselves, find ways to push themselves. It don't matter what somebody say. I used to do some stuff like let's say we were playing horse or something, or we might be playing dollar shots in the neighborhood. I'll find any reason to get mad, because when I get mad I focus more. So somebody might say I'm hungry. I wonder is Taco Bell open, and I might be like, oh, you hungry? Oh, you hungry, huh? All right, bet. and I just go off and just start shooting, just like shooting lights out. You know what I'm saying? That extra motivation. I say that to say that's your motivation, Orji. People doubting you, prove them wrong. But I don't doubt that he's putting in the work. You know, I don't doubt that Orji is putting in every piece of everything he has to be the quarterback and to be great for Michigan. Now, that's not on him. That's not all on him. Sharon Moore has to cultivate an offense. That's if he's the starter. Sharon Moore has to cultivate an offense that shows off his strengths and focuses on his strengths and hides his weaknesses. So it ain't all on Orji if he's the starter. Sharon Moore has to cultivate the offense around what he does well. You got to cultivate that whole offense around him, so I say, you know. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about with him. What else? We got I saw we got a couple recruits. I saw we got that safety. That safety is a hitter. He's a real safety. He's a real safety. I like that. And honestly, I know money comes into play. You can't just say if I'm this guy, I'd go to Michigan, because now with NIL, money comes into play with everything. So you can't just say that. You know, I was about to just say it, but if I'm a defender, and if the money is similar to other schools, I'm going to Michigan. You know, now if I'm a wide receiver or something, or if I'm a wide receiver, I'm like, no. You know, some of these offensive dudes. But if I play defense and the money is similar, I'm going to Michigan. I don't see. To me, it wouldn't even be a question. You know, I'd be like, I'm going to Michigan. It wouldn't even be a question on defense. Strictly off of the fact, not only because they're producing countless NFL players on defense, the scheme has shown that it's a great scheme, no matter it's college or pro, but also, and this would be the big thing for me, they rotate players like crazy. You know, most teams, if you're the fourth safety, you ain't playing unless it's a blowout. Yeah, most teams, you ain't playing unless it's a blowout. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting on the field. You're the fourth safety. You ain't playing unless it's a blowout. Michigan rotates their safety. You're the fourth safety. You might play half of the game. Even if it's a close game, you might play half of the snaps at least. You know what I'm saying? So to me, and especially, and that's not just for like safeties, that's for defensive end, D tackle, the defensive line, linebackers. You know what I'm saying? So strictly off of that, I'd be trying to go to Michigan, because I don't have to be the starter to really contribute on the team. I just gotta get in the rotation. You know what I'm saying? Most teams don't have a rotation. You know, you see that with defensive line. Oh, they've got two starting defensive lines. They rotate. You don't see that at safety. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that much at linebacker. I guess linebacker a little bit more. But you don't see it at safety. You definitely don't see it at safety like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be trying to go to Michigan if I was a defender. And if the money's similar, I gotta remember to say if the money. I'd be trying to go to Michigan. Let's see. Orji slander is crazy, and I'm tired of that little man Chris Bayless. That dude is wrong almost every time he opens his mouth. Ohio State ain't got the number one D line. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. They D tackles are all right. Yeah, I guess I cook Ohio State. Their D tackles are okay. They're all right. Their defensive ends have built a career off of JTT built his career off of Penn State having a great game or a ridiculous game against Penn State. Jack Sawyer said, oh, okay, you get all that hype off of one game? And he had a ridiculous game against Missouri. Them dudes is all right. Now they got the chance this year, you know. Every year you come back, got the chance to be better, get better in the offseason, but they got to show up. They've been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They've been around, and they don't rotate like we do. You know what I'm saying? So like Josiah Stewart, McGregor, Jalen Harrell, and Derek Moore, they all had like 5 sacks and up. I think all of them had either 4.5 or up or 5 sacks and up. They all had about 5, 5.5, 6. Mason Graham, I think he had about 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? All them dudes. But that's with a rotation. They're not playing every snap. And that's with us blowing out a lot of teams to where they're sitting on the bench in the late mid-third quarter. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. It's different because we're rotating. Them dudes, JTT and Jack Sawyer, they play the whole game. They play the whole game. Them dudes built up stats. JTT, Penn State, what's his name? Jack Sawyer, Missouri. Yeah, he had like 3 sacks or something. Ended with like 6 sacks in season or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So their defensive line ain't that. I'll take Josiah Stewart, Derek Moore. Derek Moore is just now a junior, and of course Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant. Man, them dudes is studs. All them dudes is studs. All them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what made them say they got the best D-line. I think that's just probably somebody that's just, they ain't did the homework. If you've done the homework, you can't say that their defensive line is going to be better than Michigan's. Now, they might have more depth, maybe. That's a stretch right there. I don't even think I'm comfortable saying that. I don't think I'm comfortable saying they got more depth. You know what I'm saying? So that's just somebody that didn't do their homework. I think we were number 2, weren't we? You know. So at least they know something. But I don't think anybody that knows Michigan and Ohio State is going to say they got Ohio State's defensive line is better than ours. No. No, sir. You know. I was actually watching the Michigan-Bama game yesterday. And, man, that was a crazy game. That was a crazy game. The amount of plays left on the field by Michigan is just wild. JJ missed a ton of throws. You know, Blake left a lot of yards on the field when he was committing, like when we were in those big sets, and normally he busted outside. He had like 2 of those where he probably could have busted them outside, but he, you know, went straight into the line. I was like, damn, we left a lot of plays on the field. A lot of plays on the field. You know what I'm saying? If I seen the new running back, Jasper, that dude reminded me of A-Train. He got the same type of body and running style. No, I ain't seen him. Hey, don't we get some young thugs about to put themselves on the map? I think because of OSU's depth, UM's DTs are way better. DNs for UM are slightly better too. Yeah, it could be possibly because of depth. I guess you could say that because our depth is unproven for the most part. TJ Guy hasn't played that much. I mean, we got Rashawn Benny, but we don't know when he's going to be back, or is he 100% yet? You know what I'm saying? So the rest of the guys are kind of unproven besides Benny. So I could see that if you wanted to say the depth, but I'm not sure about their depth because they don't rotate players. You barely get to see their dude. They backups, but I guess if you watching the garbage time, you probably done seen them a little bit. But what else I wanted to talk about? So I've been seeing the the dude Garrison that's on here, I didn't know he had a YouTube page. I didn't know that. So I'm watching the video and I see his name pop up in the reply, and then I put two and two together, like, this is the dude on the video. So I didn't know he had a page. It's like Scarlet and Blue or something like that. I think it's Scarlet and Blue. And so he was talking about Ohio State's dominance. You know, their dominance. And they've been dominant, or whatever you want to say. They've been good. But this is my problem with them. This is my problem with them. So, you know, everybody wants to talk about the last 20 years, the dominance of Ohio State. Ohio State dominated the Big Ten. That's a fact. I guess you could say they somewhat dominated college football, but I can't really say that because they ain't won nothing but 2 rings in that time. But their fans, and this is my problem, their fans talk like they've been winning national championships like Bama. So in this 20-year time, yeah, y'all have been consistently good, but all you have to show for it is, okay, Michigan has 1.5 natties. I'll say, since they want to have it, you guys shared a natty. It's not like they split it in half. It's Michigan and Nebraska have a full natty. It's not like, but okay, I'll give you that. I'll just give it to you. So Michigan has 1.5 natties, and Ohio State has 2 in the last 25 years. And y'all been dominant? Y'all been dominant all this time? All this time y'all been dominant. All this time y'all been winning the Big Ten. All this time y'all been racking up top recruiting classes. All this time, and Michigan has been garbage for a lot of this time. Your biggest rival. And you mean to tell me all y'all got is 2 natties? The way y'all been talking? All y'all got is 2 natties that whole time. Yeah, y'all have had a lot of good seasons. They had a lot of good seasons. But what do they always tell us? What do they always say? We don't worry about winning Big Ten championships. We worry about natties. Well, you've been worried about natties a lot because you ain't been winning that many. If we're going to keep it 100. If we just really want to say it, we both got 2 natties. Oh, but we got 1.5. We both got 2 natties over the same span. It's just the truth. I don't care if nobody like it. It's just the fact. Y'all been consistently good, but y'all ain't been consistently great. Hello. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So you can pump it up like, yeah, y'all been consistently good. That's great. But if we talking about, now if we saying, okay, we Big Ten championships, okay, y'all been killing it. But at the end of the day, we talking about natties now. Now we getting into natty talk. We ain't just talking about the Big Ten no more. We talking about natties. So the only one that's, they talk like they've been winning like Bama. That's my problem. Y'all ain't been winning like that, bro. And he was going on this soliloquy about it and all this. And, you know, if you run the numbers, you know, there's only teams that have 2 natties. You know, Georgia, Clemson, Ohio State. Nobody has more than us than Bama. But y'all talk like y'all Bama. That's the problem. Y'all don't talk like Clemson. Y'all don't talk like Georgia. Hell. Y'all don't talk like them teams. Y'all talk like Bama fans. As much as we hate a Bama fans have earned the right to be arrogant. They win in natties like every 2-3 years. Since Nick Saban's been there, what has he got, like 5, 6 championships? They've earned the right to be as arrogant because they actually have the championships. Ohio State fans act like they got 6 natties since we've been garbage. Boy, over there, same times, man, we got the same natties. Shut up. It's just a fact. They talking all this, but over this time span, y'all have been consistently good. That's nice. I'm not gonna say that it's not a good thing, but y'all talk like y'all have been winning natties every other year. You haven't. Hell, that 2014 trophy is mighty dusty at this point. It is mighty dusty. You feeling like us in 2007 when we had, looking back looking back in 2007, we were the champs in 97. we went undefeated, Charles Woodson. Y'all feeling like us. It's done got dusty. And what was the other one? 2000 whatever, Maurice Claret, 99 or something, 2000, one of them. Who knows? But you go back that years, we got the same amount. So that's just my point to you, Garrison. If you watching this, told you to bring me on for what you call it, bro? Because your Michigan co-host, he don't be coming at you. He don't be coming back at you. He just let you get off. He don't even rebuttal. But yeah, that's my thing with this. They're just too cocky. You're too cocky. You're too cocky. Y'all been consistently good. Y'all ain't been consistently great. It's a difference. I guess you could say there's only been one team that's been consistently great. But 2 championships in all that time. Look how fast Clemson caught you. Clemson caught you that fast. Georgia caught you in 3 years. Georgia went back to back and caught y'all in championships. Ain't that a bitch? Now come on. Y'all be talking like y'all just got championships after championships. Boy, a team go on a back-to-back championship run and they done caught y'all. Get out of here. Team get the right culture around them and get some young dudes to come back. Hey, they catch y'all 2 championships so fast. Acting like y'all just been so dominant. Boy, come on. Y'all been good, but calm down. I'm gonna humble you. You ain't been that great. Just being honest. You been good. You ain't been great. There's a difference. Talking about the only teams. Boy, Georgia is on the edge of passing y'all in like 3-4 years. What are we talking about? We talking about natties, right? Bro, you got 2. Like, come on. You got 2. Stop acting like y'all got 6 in these last 20-something years. You got 2. Nobody has more than us. Boy, Georgia caught y'all in 2 years. What are you talking about? Clemson caught you in like 3 or something. Like 4 years or something. So let's not act like y'all just, oh man, we got so many championships. Y'all been good. You ain't been great. But yeah, they try to come with this 3 wins and stuff. We beat y'all 3 times and we won a ring. Don't forget that. Don't forget that ring. That's the big thing. Because remember, Remember Ohio State? Y'all say we don't care about the Big Ten. We want natties. Natty. Y'all care about now. Y'all care now, don't you? Because the champs is here. It ain't over there in Columbus. The champs is here. Y'all said y'all didn't care, so we gonna make y'all care. Do we get this ring? Y'all care now, don't you? We don't care about Michigan and the Natty and all that. Oh, okay. We gonna make y'all care. Y'all care now, don't you? Hey, you care now. But yeah, I just wanted to get on him about that, you know, because my boy Garrison, his co-host, just let him cook. He just let him cook. He don't rebuttal his Ohio when he be talking his Ohio State stuff. I'm like, bruh, come on. You let them get away. Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away, because they talk a lot of stuff and you got to rebuttal it. You got to rebuttal it. But yeah, I'm ready for the season. I'm getting ready. I'm pretty much ready for the season now. I'm about ready. It goes by, so I say that, and then before you know it, the season will be over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready for it, but then again, it's gonna fly by. It really flies by. I just hope whoever's quarterback, let me just say Orji, because it just gets, I just hope he's good enough to, you know, keep the defense honest. All he has to do is be good enough to keep the defense honest. Yeah, we don't care. That's what they say. We don't care about the big. We care about natties. Oh, okay. Well, let's make them care. Y'all care now, don't it? Yeah. But one of the things that I'm thinking about with the receiving core, I think the receivers are going. I think these receivers are going to be more explosive as far as taking a short pass, taking it to the house. I think you're going to see more short passes, more yards after catch. I think you're going to see a real uptick in yards per catch. I mean yards after catch. I think that's going to go up because you just got guys with more speed. You got guys with way more speed with Samaj, Tyler Morris, Moore, and Omarion Walker. All those dudes can fly. You know what I'm saying? So you get one of those dudes in the open field and he catches a block. He gets a block. They're going to be off to the races. You know? So I like that. Downfield, we're going to see. We're going to see how they do on deep balls. You got to make sure, you got to have somebody that can throw the deep ball accurately. Let's hope. All we can do is hope on that one because we ain't seen Orji throw it if he's the starter. Davis Warren can throw it some, but we don't know. We don't know. I guess we're going to find out when fall practice starts when we get a little more talk from camp coming in. You know, right now it ain't nothing really but people talking about recruiting and us talking stuff back and forth with OSU fans. You know. But yeah, I'm something like Goku or something with these Ohio State fans at this point. I done got to a level that it's I'm Super Saiyan. I'm Ultra Instinct. I done got to a level with them that I'm just too good. I'm just too good right now. The only way they can get back at me and talk something, they gonna have to beat us. If they don't beat us, they can't say nothing. Because I'm just gonna cook you. I'm just gonna cook you in so many ways. You ain't won. You can't talk trash when you ain't won. You ain't beat us. You haven't beat us. So what are you really talking about? And that goes for this year too. I don't care if we lose to Texas. And I care, but I'm talking to an Ohio State fan. If we lose to Texas, so what? We lose to Oregon, so what? We beat Ohio State. We still got bragging rights, boy. Y'all got to beat us. Y'all hoping, I hope Texas blows out Michigan. Keep wishing. Keep hoping. Keep hope alive. Y'all want to wish and hope somebody else beat us. You beat us. I ain't have to wish and hope Missouri beat y'all. I didn't care. We kicked y'all door in. You what? See these Ohio State fans, man? You guys are gonna lose to Oregon, and then you keep wishing. But y'all ain't gonna get no bragging rights from them beating us. Y'all got to beat us to get some bragging rights back, to get your respect back. Right now, who is that? Because right now, all y'all on is some game blouses. That's what y'all on. Y'all on some Purple Rain game blouses type stuff. We don't want to hear it. Ohio State is counting on Jeremiah Smith being as good as Marv was last season. Ain't no way Smith as a freshman is going to be as good as Marv. Nah, hell no. Y'all gonna get your championship taken away for cheating. Boy, they ain't taking that championship. I ain't taking that championship. Y'all still hoping the NCAA gonna save y'all or something. Nobody else cares, really. It's just y'all. I've been watching old games on YouTube and watching different breakdowns of the wins and stuff. I was watching a Bama video, and while I was watching the Bama post-game video, they were going live, and I jumped in the chat. I actually super chatted and said, we rolled over the Tide. We rolled over the Tide, champs. And Bama fans, y'all beat us. Shout out to Michigan. They beat us. We don't know how y'all gonna do this year, but y'all beat us. End of story. Just accept that you lost. Just accept it. But all this cheating and stuff, it's just sad. It's like, just get over it. Talk about this cheating. Stallions, even if you want to say the Stallion stuff, Stallions was fired, what was that, Minnesota or whatever, before Michigan State. So we played Michigan State, Penn State, Maryland, and Ohio State. Bama, Washington without him. Wasn't on the staff. Wasn't on the staff. So what are you talking about? Y'all just can't accept that Michigan was better than y'all because y'all have been so dominant. Y'all got y'all have been good consistently. Y'all been dominating the Big Ten, but y'all don't care about dominating the Big Ten. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all care about natties, right? Y'all care about the two natties y'all got in the last 20-some years. That's what y'all care about. Y'all care about the natties. So that's the standard I'm holding y'all to. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just got to stop. Just move on. You can't just accept, yeah, Michigan, y'all had a good squad. On one hand, y'all say the cheating. Then on the next hand, y'all say, well, y'all had 6th and 7th year guys. It's easy to win. Okay, which one is it? We had 6 or 7 year guys, or is it cheating? Or is it's just a ultimate cocktail. Y'all had cheating, plus y'all had these 6th and 7th year guys. Y'all just put it all together, and that's how you won. I get it. It's all of it. You know what I'm saying? So just move on at this point. Michigan won in 2024. I mean, in 2023, 2024 season or championship, Michigan won it. Just get over it. No, why y'all can't just? I super chatted Minister Sports today and was like, Michigan is still the king of the North, champs. Zach and Chris face. Okay. I mean, the season hasn't started. Boy, I just want to remind y'all because y'all be forgetting. Okay. Well, yeah. I said it. We the champs. King of the North. I want you to remind you. I'm going to super chat to them every day just so I can remind them. $2. Have it. Have at it. Just so I can see the look on their face every time. They hate it. Why did you put that in there? Because y'all hate to see it? Y'all want to forget? No, sir. I done splashed myself. No, sir. This a long season. This a long year until the next championship is crowned. Y'all ain't getting off that easy. I just done started. I just done started on y'all. Y'all ain't getting off that easy. I'm on y'all head. I'm on y'all head. Cause y'all think y'all was Ben Bama over these last 20-some years, which is false. And y'all think y'all getting away easy. Y'all ain't getting away. Get y'all butt back over here. I shoved this natty top down y'all throat. I shoved this championship, we the champs, top down y'all throat. Oh, they can't stand it, boy. They hate it. They hate it. But yeah, they so. What is this? We the champs. What do you think it is? The season hasn't started yet. Okay, we still the champs. Are we looking salty? You know what it is, brother. I'm trying to looking at the comment crazy. Boy, it ain't multiple choice. It ain't hieroglyphics. Champs, brother. Let me read this super chat. Who you want, QB1? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. I'm coming to a stop. I'm gonna stop. Who you want, QB1? I want Tuttle, Warren, or Jaden Davis because of more accuracy in passing. Yeah, I'm always drinking that. I want Orji because I think he opens up a lot more things. Now, we don't know how accurate he is. Davis's family want him to redshirt, so for him to play, it's got to get real bad. So most people might as well just put him out of there. He's not gonna play this year, really. He's not gonna play no meaningful time this year, so people might as well just forget about him for the most part. Now, Tuttle and Warren, I'm not sure how high Tuttle's ceiling is. He wasn't good at Indiana when he got to start. Now, that was a while ago. That was over 2 years ago. He may be the most consistent passer. He may be. I don't know. Davis Warren, we've never seen him play any meaningful snaps at Michigan. So as far as him, he's a total unknown, just like Orji is. Davis Warren. You know what I'm saying? He's played some backup time, but when he got in as a backup, in garbage time, he wasn't good. So you can't take nothing from that. So Davis Warren and Alex Orji are pretty much total unknowns on how they will be in actual game as a starter. Jack Tuttle wasn't good when he got to start at Indiana. That was 2 years ago. But, so my pick is Orji because I know what he can do on the ground. And we're a running team. So all I need is him to do is be a game manager because I know he's going to give me something on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like Orji. You know what I'm saying? I like a real dual threat. Now, I know the other guys are mobile also, but Orji's a total different animal as far as that type of, being a dual threat. He's built like a freaking tank, but we still got to see how accurate he is. So they all got question marks, and that's why it's at this point, it's, as a fan, it's just like whoever is your favorite guy. I like Davis Warren because he reminds me of JJ. I like him. I like Orji. He's a dual we just got to wait and see and hope one of these dudes can ball out. I don't care. I always say this. I don't care who's the starter, really. I just want him to be good. If Tuttle starts the year, if he's good, I'm fine. Hey, put Orji in for some, the same way y'all did before. Hey, it's Orji. He's good. Great. But hey, if they start Jack Tuttle and he's boo-boo, hey, I need Orji in. If they start Orji, he's boo-boo, hey, put Davis Warren in. I don't care who it is. I just need him to be good. That's all I need. I don't care who it is. I just need him to be good at the end of the day, Same way I talk about Ohio State. They hyping up what's his name? Will Howard. I say he gonna rack up numbers against bad teams, but his real measuring stick will be what does he do against Penn State, Oregon, and Michigan. He gonna play bad against Penn State or one of them teams, and y'all gonna want him benched. I'm not knocking them for it. That's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen. They're gonna want Will Howard benched. It might not even be one of them teams. It might be a lower level team, or it could be Nebraska or Wisconsin, and he don't play good, and they gonna want him benched. It's just how they roll. They used to their quarterbacks being so good. Now Michigan, we have more leeway to that because our quarterback isn't the driving force to our offense. You know what I'm saying? We're used to our quarterback not being that good sometimes. Hell, JJ missed a lot of throws in that Bama game, and he missed even more in the Washington game, and we still won a championship. Hell, if Washington would have fought back some more, they might have won the way JJ was playing. JJ was not playing good that game. If I'm gonna be 100. Like, honestly, JJ, that's the one game that I really saw him get rattled. He got rattled in that natty. JJ was rattled in that natty. He even said he had to go talk to the wellness, the psychiatrist, the sideline psychiatrist to calm, focus back in. Because all we needed was him to make a couple throws. He wasn't feeling it for whatever reason. But yeah, as far as Michigan, I just need somebody to be good. I don't care who it is. I really don't care. I'd like it to be Orji. That's who I want. But hey, if it ain't him, hey, Davis Warren, get in there. You're my guy. If it ain't Davis Warren, hey, Jack Tuttle, get in there. You're my guy. He ain't working. All right, youngster, David, Jaden Davis, it's time for you to play, boy. Appreciate the $2 super chat. What do you think about the wide receiver room speed? The speed is good. And that's why I was talking about, appreciate the $2 super chat. But the speed is good. And the speed is good. So, and that's why I was saying earlier, I see the receivers taking more short routes, getting more yards after catch, whether it's a slant, whether it's a drag or stuff like that, a dig, or taking short routes and probably taking them to the house, or getting closer to taking it to the house off of short passing screens and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all smaller. Most of them are smaller, fast dudes. We saw Tyler Morris take it 50 on Bama. We saw Fred Moore in the spring game go 60 or 50. You know, Samaj, we know Samaj can run. He just got to catch the ball. You know, so with those guys, plus you got Omarion Walker back. Omarion Walker is quick and fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's 4 dudes right there. And one of those dudes is going to be on the field at all times pretty much. One of those 4 fast dudes. You know, so that's it right there. I'm not sure what what's his name will do. I'm not sure what the transfer dude, I'm not sure how fast he is, but the rest of the dudes, them boys can fly. You know, so I look for them to get a lot of yards after catch. A lot more explosive plays from the receivers. Even if it's not a deep pass, you know, just getting explosive plays. Because they just got more speed. Oh, let's see. When that pocket breaks down, I don't want Orji to take off and run. You think you can pick up 10 yards and run somebody over for 3 more? Yeah. And some of those 3rd and longs, we saw JJ, they would what you call it with JJ, QB powers and stuff like that, QB sweeps. We saw them do a lot of that with JJ in crucial situations on 3rd and long. You know what I'm saying? Running him. I know it's 2 different players because teams respected JJ's arm more than they will Orji. Orji's gonna see more stacked boxes from the jump. You know, I would like to see more, which he has a problem with play action for whatever reason. I would like to see him play action more from the jump to get those dudes out the box. Because they're going to be there with Orji. They're not going to respect Orji if he's the starter from the jump. They probably ain't going to respect none of the quarterbacks from the jump, right from the jump. They're going to just have all them dudes in the box. You know what I'm saying? So when they do that, you got to come out, play action them, hit them with that deep pass, play action them, hit them with that deep post. Get them out the box. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the receivers that are fast enough to get deep. You just got to dial it up. You know what I'm saying? The play action, if he can't get deep on his own, the play action is what it's for. So he can get beat deep. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me give you a help. Let me help you out. Play action. Now, I wouldn't doubt that. You know what I'm saying? He just has to stay healthy. Orji just has to stay healthy. You know, that's going to be a big thing too. How to manage, if he's the starter, how to manage him, how to run him, but to still keep him healthy. So, you know, he can't help us if he's on the sideline hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, just because he's a tank, that don't mean he still ain't human. So, you know, he can still get hurt. So, that's going to be a big thing too. How will they manage running him? You know, will they just try to run him like crazy, or will they save it for the big games, or even in the big games, will they save it for the most crucial part of the game? Because Sharon Moore, he would save JJ's legs for the more crucial parts of the game. He wouldn't call the read in the first quarter. He would wait until it was a crucial drive to use it most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know JJ was injured half the time or hurt. So we're gonna have to see how he handles that. But I done made it to the house, y'all. I'm about to go on and go up in here, chill out for a minute. Appreciate y'all joining the car live. You know, I had to get on OSU a little bit. Yeah, it should be. But I appreciate y'all joining. Let me get on in here. It's hot out here, boy. Well, like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.